Hey there, this is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions. How is everybody today? So I'm doing 7 things that I'd like to see changed in the trucking industry. They are only my personal beliefs, not Driver Solutions and not the company I work for, just things that me as an individual trucker would love to see changed. Since I did the 12 days of Christmas, right? Things I'm thankful for. All right, number two on thing, and I think we can all appreciate this. I wish the DOT, the Department of Transportation, would get into the business of not only managing us truckers, but also the four-wheelers out there. Now we all know the DOT is about, managing us truckers, right? Well, I've mentioned this numerous times, but trucking went under 10% for fatalities on the road, meaning the trucking industry finally got under 10% for being our fault for a fatality on the road. That means out of every 100 deaths, we are under 10 out of the 100 of being our fault as a trucking industry. That's huge, getting under 10%. My feeling is I'd love to see the DOT start working on another 90%, the four-wheelers. They're not going to. We know that. We all know that. It's become a money-making thing for the DOT to manage all of us truck drivers, but I'm going to give you something here too, and why I would love to see the DOT work with trying to work with these four-wheelers too, and worry about the other 90% of the fatalities, because if they get us down to 0, we still have 90 people are passing away. What are they going to do? Very popular, and that's why I don't think it's going to change. Very popular to pick on us truck drivers. We're all the problems, right? But the facts do not bear that out. The facts do not bear the fact that, they're all our problems. We're under 10% now. As far as fatalities go, that's huge. But one of the things with trucker turnover, I absolutely truly believe with trucker turnover is not just the company's fault. Anybody that's done something like me with Facebook, we see all the time, it's not worth the hassle, it's not worth this. I believe trucker turnover is a combination of the trucking companies having to deal with this turnover, which is extremely hard to manage. And then you have the DOT, and all the times they pull us over and do their thing with us. We also have the shippers and receivers that are constantly having to deal with new truck drivers coming into the industry. And I could tell a shift in the last 5 years. The combination of all of this together is causing a lot of the turnover, not just the trucking companies. I think that's a real fallacy that it's just the trucking company's problem, when it's actually a combination of the industry together. So to go back to my original point, I'd love to see the DOT, keep doing their thing. It's fine. They're never going to stop. But somebody should have a large enough voice where they could actually make a little shift and a change to say, even though it's popular to pick on us truck drivers, the facts remain that we are not the majority of the problem. Because as I mentioned before, if they get us down to 0% for deaths, we would all celebrate that, wouldn't we? Every single one of us would be happy that we went down to 0%. But then nothing was being done about trying to help solve the other 90 people that are passing away with the four-wheelers. It's very, very popular to say, pick on the trucking industry and us truck drivers, but that's not solving any problem. I'm always about core issues and core problems and solving them. On my page here, I try to give advice on how to solve problems, not just complain about them. So that's something I'd love to see the DOT really switch gears a little bit, take all this money they're making from us and really start to work on the four-wheelers. But why I don't think that's going to happen either is a lot of these people are elected officials. It'd be very unpopular to really start picking on the four-wheelers and making them realize the fact that they are a cause of some of the majority of the deaths on the highways that we drive every single day as truckers. So this is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions, with a positive path to trucking success. Check me out at Trucker Wayne on Facebook, and also you can check me out at www.truckerwayne.com. And I am out. Trucker Wayne's out.